my recorder instead of my math homework.
How does that... How?
What?
I assume recorder means something to them other than the musical instrument that looks kind of like a flute wrong. Or a bad clarinet.
What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room?
Barge up in there, see who's doing it.
Excuse me? Huh?
They're doing it. Sweet.
Oh. Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. I hadn't expected to see them together. Teacher sandwich.
And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There's statistical deviation visible in the data on students from the past few years. I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but, well, it would seem I've overestimated you.
Shots fired.
Really? Sorry, I could not help, I guess.
Ow! Oh.
Ooh, that's tough. Shoo!
You're right. The math teacher should know about standard deviations.
Yeah.
For this reason alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to side with Dr. Bird. Also, he wanted to
Definitely.
conduct experiments on me, so...
Yeah. And Sleepy Bird slept through your protestations
True.
earlier.
Yeah. Let's side with Shu. You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki.
God, you're a bitch. Hello, Contrary.
I know, I just barged up into the teacher's lounge and was like, hey! Listen to me!
Even the students disrespect you? Pathetic.
Snap. Sir? I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework.
So you did. There you go.
Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir.
Like teacher, like pupil. Cutscene!
Oh.
This game is very sudden.
Yeah, it's
Just like, fuck it, I gotta go.
today was good. The true, real life.
That was the worst you right there.
I'm living my best life here in Pigeon School. I think I'll go home and spend some fulfilling time with myself before going to bed. Time. Fulfilling time.
Fulfilling time. Well, but fulfilling is not capitalized.
Right.
Time.
But it's capital time, but it's going to be very fulfilling.
True.
Do you think they I mean
Maybe you're gonna use the candy.
I was gonna ask if they still have Hitachi magic wands in this future, but
I have no idea. No one else is going to know how to use them. No one else has thumbs.
true.
Actually, I only have like one. So
You're living in the worst future. Carrie! Hi, Ryuta! You know where Mr. Nanaki lives, right?
really?
Do I?
When did that happen?
Yes, but why do you ask? Alright, you're right. There's probably not a plug in the cave.
Excellent.
It's a fair point. Yeah.
There's a
He
lot of battery-powered things.
There are.
For the record.
Yeah, it's true. He left his phone in the staff room. He's already left, but you know how slowly he moves. If you hurry, you could catch up to him before he gets home.
Oh, Ryuta's on our team.
Fucking wingman over here.
Yeah.
I could take it to him, but I need to run some errands for my mother before I go home, so I was wondering if maybe you could. Sure, I'm not doing anything. Thank you.
Peace out.
Mr. Nanaki's phone. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about his personal life. Is he always as spacey as he is at school? He probably spends 97 of his time at home asleep.
The hell?
I feel like that was supposed to be a percent.
Someone should spend more time in English class.
Yeah.
Or Japanese. Anything will do.
A language.
Yeah.
A piece of paper fell out of his phone case.
That doesn't happen.
What's this? Someone's digits? Oh, it's a
Someone
photo.
scratched out a Polaroid.
It's a photo. A photo of a bird, but I can't see the face at all. Someone scribbled all over it. Did Mr. Nanaki do this? It doesn't seem like him at all. I'll just put it back in the case. Maybe I should pretend I didn't see it? Sir!
Oh. Hello, Contrary. Where are you going? You look like you're in a hurry.
Sir, you forgot your cell phone.
Oh, so I did. Thank you for coming after me with it, Contrary. That was very nice of you.
No problem at all, sir.
Was there something else?
What should I do?
Call him on it.
I'm gonna ask. Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look inside, but something fell out. Kitty, I can't read. I can't read the dialogue through your butt.
Yeah, I also have a kitty, but he's not putting his butt in the way. Fell out?
The picture.
Yes. That. Don't worry about it. After all, it's not something you need to worry about, right?
But I'm curious.
I don't know if you said that or not. Maybe not.
It was almost completely marked out.
Yes. Because I marked it out.
He did? I never would have believed it from someone else, but since it's him saying so... Kitty.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Cool story. And so he left, with a farewell as carefree as if we'd just been talking about the weather. He has a side I've never seen, doesn't he?
Because, teacher...
It's the time of year when the chill outside gradually breaks down my soul.
Okay.
Chips, why is this happening? Stop.
It's time now. It's time for that. The cold is breaking down her soul.
No kidding. Well, I'm done cleaning, so I guess it's time to go home. Huh? Where's my phone? I remember looking at Daily Portal Z during break, so I can't have left it at home. We had chemistry lab today, right? Maybe I left it there. The door is open! Good. There it is!
Look, we still learn human biology in the post-apocalyptic, no human wasteland. It's important for the pigeons to know.
They need to know. It's gonna be important when I'm dating them. They're gonna
True.
need to know.
True.
Sitting right on the bench I worked at.
I will say that looks like a man skeleton from here.
Well, yeah. I'm asking if my phone is lonely. Sorry, were you lonely, phone? Come on, let's head home.
Phone.
Phone. My one and only true friend. Ah! I bumped into...
That looked like an earthquake. Oh my god!
Doctor?
You again? Has your life no purpose aside from meddling with me?
No, What is he even doing here? He came out of the chemistry prep room, right?
Alone? After school? In the lab? What were you doing?
I left something behind.
Did you see anything?
Eh? Canadian suddenly?
I'm asking if you saw anything.
I saw my phone.
Saw my penis.
What? What are you? Do birds have penises?
No, actually they do not. They have cloacas.
What is he talking about? Would it be a problem if I had seen something? Hi, Jorge. No StarCraft today. We're dating pigeons today.
Pigeons, sparrows, anything. We
Yeah.
don't care so long
Things-
as it's bird.
Yeah, birds. I don't know what we're doing, but it's bizarre.
And fantastic.
Yeah. We will play some more StarCraft. I'm sure it will be forced upon me.
Oh,
But
it will. Very well. May I ask a favor of you, Miss Contrary?
Mm. Ah, yes. What is it?
Could you bring me the flies from the prep room? The black
Files?
ones on my desk.
It's the files, but I like it better if it's the flies.
Good point. Yes, it is. But I'm gonna accept flies.
That's fine. That's fair. I also feel for the record like we should warn Jorge since he watched us play StarCraft,
True.
wherein I was myself, which is still whatever. But what you're about to experience is the worst version of me. So I just want you to know what you've walked into here.
You everyone, because we had at least 2 people join. You've got a pair of theater minors.
Well, hey, theater major.
I was
Theater
gonna say,
major.
I don't remember if you were a double major or what.
Yeah,
I was a
double
minor.
major, theater major.
Technically in tech side, not in acting. FYI.
I was an acting major.
I was
so-
not. That's why this is bad.
I'm not acting well here, but I'm certainly doing it.
I don't know that it's possible to act this well.
Right. Well, this
But
is
anyways,
whatever it is.
we're reading the pigeon love stories at each other. Everyone
Right.
is bailed. They're
Dramatic-
all gone now.
Dramatic readings of.
They're all gone. Then we're out. Peace out.
Dramatic readings of Pigeon Love Story.
I miss Fade.
What is happening over here in chat?
Fade's amazing. They were commenting about how my sexual doctor reminds them of the leader of the Harkonnen,
Okay.
which I totally accept. FYI. Totally.
It's fine.
Sting. Crazy Sting.
in
Carry on.
his little
Flies, please.
yeah.
Flies.
Isn't this the prep room right here?
They're somewhat heavy for me. My balls. But I'm sure you will have no problem with them. Would you mind?
No, sir. I'm not sure I could get away with saying no.
That got rapey.
I'll just do as he says.
Everything. Scene cut.
Files. Which ones? I don't see anything like what he asked me for. Door closed. Since you can't hear the sound. There was a sound just then of a door closing.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear anything.
Well, wait!
You're not allowed to say no, remember?
Oh no, I'm locked in. Click. It was me jangling a door, I think. I'm locked in. Doctor, let me out. What are you doing? Let me out! Brute! Villain! Fluffy heretic!
I love this game now.
No reply. The building's gonna be locked soon, and I didn't tell anyone I was coming here.
Because you live alone in a cave.
Somebody help me! The doctor locked me in here. Why did he do that? There's no reason to unless he thinks I saw something I shouldn't have. This must be his way of shutting me up or removing the evidence. That's probably it. I'm in despair. This evil doctor who will probably be coming back with a cleaver or something has left me in despair.
Or something.
I'm not sure I can make it out the window. But I have to get out of here quickly. How can I?
Oh my god.
Footsteps. Coming closer. I have to hide. But there's nowhere to hide in here.
Scene cut.
Scene cut. Also, if anybody heard squeaking, that was the cat triggering a laser mouse, which is on my desk. There's a lot of things happening over here.
It was well timed.
Cat butt. There it is, cat butt. I'm sorry, please don't! Huh? I can't read through kitties. My hero!
What are you doing in here, Contrary? School is closed. I was gonna take a nap between these.
Mr. Nanaki!
I thought I heard noises from over here. Were you banging on the door? Thought you were hiding. That's not good. Doors are not punching bags.
I think I can see a halo around his head. I can practically hear angels. I'm alive!
Okay, so the doctor is now officially a sexual predator / sadist.
Yeah. Sir, I
There are dangerous things in here. Don't come in without asking, okay?
I didn't come in of my own accord. The doctor.
That's right. I asked her to. You did? Indeed. I'm truly sorry. I completely forgot that I'd asked her to get something, and I locked her in, and then I walked off.
Sure, that sounds legit. You locked the door as soon as I walked in here. Who are you, Clive Waring? I don't understand that reference.
I don't know what
Chat,
that is.
does anybody understand that reference?
What us know. We're gonna keep
Yeah.
going because there's like a 40-second delay. What is that? What happened? Oh, well then.
This whole thing stinks of ill-doing, Mr. Nanaki.
But the doctor said it was an accident. I think it might be best if you went home as soon as possible this time of year. Contrary, it gets dark so quickly.
That is true. I wanted to leave early, but then all this happened. Well then, I'll head home now.
Stay safe. We'll have career plan survey tomorrow, so don't forget that printout I gave you earlier today.
Clive Waring is some guy with retrograde amnesia.
That's
Okay. All right. Well, I guess
okay.
I guess that's relevant to the. Okay. Thanks for that.
Thanks for that pigeon game. Anyway, an actual thank you to the chat who tried to help. I hope you're gone now and this is just a rapey conversation between the teachers. That's what I hope is happening. Retrograde. Contrary is a very honest, nice girl, isn't she? Though perhaps a little bit restless. I agree completely.
Hey, quit that. Quit.
Anyway, I shall excuse myself now. Goodbye. Doctor. Yes? That was a little sloppy.
Ooh, he's in on it.
Snap, Sleepy's is in on it. You failed to pay sufficient attention to your surroundings. He's the mastermind. That sort of thing will be the death of you, you know? Just kidding. Accidents happen to everyone, and you remembered to come let her out in the end. Don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you, Professor. Oh my god, I love the teachers. I love them.
There's a lot of things happening now.
There's a lot of things happening now.
We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. And also that time that I got locked in the fucking storage room and I thought I was gonna die. But and just tests other than that.
We're getting a whole lesson in amnesia in the chat channel. FYI. Contrary.
Alright. Sir!
You're getting better. Keep it up.
Yay! Yes, sir! The sun! Its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory.
Your worst year makes me want to strangle you.
It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it.
It's January. I was not paying attention to the date for a while.
It is January now. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. What do you think it's a shrine of?
No, it's more importantly, who is there? What new question mark are we gonna get to play?
There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's creepy and weird.
Don't think.
I think I'll buy an amulet and go home.
Miranda's wearing a dress.
Alright. Carrie. Huh? Happy New Year. Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryuta? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh, it looks good on you. It's cool, Ryuta. I don't mind if you like to dress in drag. I'm not gonna judge you, buddy.
Drag. And temple drag is always a little gender neutral.
It's cool, man. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... What? You know what? I'm going with conquest. I suddenly have yeah, I've suddenly manifested this desire to sit on a throne of skulls. So, conquest.
I thought you meant a sexual conquest.
Well,
Since
any of
you've been
those.
hitting on everything.
Well, I mean, I think we can take that any way we want. I like one for fulfillment and conquest.
Yeah.
I can hear you. I'm choosing conquest. I see it. I'm picking it.
We can.
It's fine.
Here's the thing.
I got
we
you.
can hear you immediately. You can't hear us for a good 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I got you. Here you go. Thanks, Ryuta. Are you here all day today? Yup. First day is always busy. Oh, well, I was going to ask if you wanted to get lunch together, but... Sorry, Carrie. Maybe some other time? Boy, getting turned down. Rejected. Fucking rejected.
I'm laughing at chat.
I see.
I mean, you getting rejected was also funny. But
You
chat happened.
Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building. Over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryuta. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year!
Oh, hello, Contrary. Happy New Year.
Did you get a fortune, sir?
Yes, unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one?
The chicken of ill omen.
That's good. Chicken of ill omen. What have you got?
I'm not sure I can beat the chicken of ill omen.
I am also not sure you could beat that.
I will! Which should I take? This one! Oh, such a blessing!
Good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Contrary.
Nobody locks me in any more storage rooms.
Yeah, we're gonna lock you in and it's gonna be good.
I might like it.
Me and all of my other personalities.
Can you bring the punk pigeons back?
I would like to.
They
I
can lock
enjoy
me
the
in the
punk
storage room. I'd be okay with that. Thank you, sir!
Da-da-da-da. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had good vacations. I mean, I hibernated.
What a shocker. Shocker.
Shocker. Can't wait.
You're still hibernating! Sir, wake up!
Oh. I have said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it.
Are we juniors now?
Yeah.
That happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Semesters keep happening. I think they're meaningless in measurements of time. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. while you're juniors and I'm the teacher forever.
There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about.
April to April, but we're in January. That's so confusing. Third term. Now we're juniors in the wrong month.
Yep, and I feel like at this point it might be bedtime.
Possibly.
Or at least
I mean,
time.
it's early for us.
Yeah, it is. I can keep going a little longer
But
if we're in.
it's up to you.
All right.
I mean, I'm up for like another good 4 hours yet.
yeah, I
so-
know you are. I mean, it's fine.
I don't do that sleep thing.
Yeah. I can.
We need to trade. Do you want the narcolept?
No, I'm alright. And now it's February. Suddenly.
Well, we're juniors. We didn't need January. That's that month.
Right. Obviously.
Like January.
It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh! Tomorrow's Legumintines.
Bean Day?
I think I'll buy some beans.
Okay. What?
Today, Legumintines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful!
I mean, it seems like we've gone back to that, really. Good evening. Here for beans.
Yes! Is there a kind that you think is particularly good?
This year's trend is towards those bean medleys from racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really.
That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff.
Why are we talking about ramen? I didn't ask you about ramen. I asked you
I
about a
don't know.
bird.
And beans. I think I'll buy...
Swollen hemp. Swollen hemp.
Yeah, okay.
Swollen.
I think I'll buy swollen hemp. I'll take these.
Thank you, miss. Here you are.
Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special somebody. Sir, Mr. Nanaki!
Hello. Contrary, what is it?
Today is Legumintines, so I wanted to give you beans.
You want to give them to me?
I don't appear to have the choice to give them to Shu. I'm being forced to give them to Kazuaki.
Are you sure that's okay? You don't have someone else?
Dude, don't accept this shit from a student, man. You're gonna get so fired.
Or he's gonna score a sweet experiment.
True. No, sir. I want to give them to you, sir. I don't know what kind of things you like to eat, so I wasn't sure which to get, but...
I got you some swollen hemp. I like everything, as long as it's not some terrible prank.
What kind of girl would play pranks on Legumintines? Please take this, sir.
They look good. Thank you.
Sir, I hope I'm in your class again next semester. I hope. Sir, this is important. You have to listen. Sir. purpose. That was on purpose, wasn't it?
Totes me goats.
The semester's almost over in a few short days. What?
What?
I will no longer be a sophomore. What?
Well, maybe the teacher's just a little dicey on dates. I would not put it past him.
Baffled.
That goes back to the April to April thing, though. Even though a few more days is like a month and a half.
But there's one thing I have left to do first. One thing I need to do.
I bet it's that day where we have to pick which class to go to. Oh. Hello, Contrary. What is it? Asking to meet outside is maybe a little odd. If it's about your career plan, I don't worry. You're still a sophomore. You don't have to decide for months.
No, sir. I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, please do.
Sir, I like you. Is that all right?
You do say the strangest things, Contrary. I like you too. You're kind, smart, you work hard.
Shit.
If we go back to your house and the credits roll, I'm out.
I didn't mean it like that.
Listen. I'm no longer able to love another creature. It's not your fault. Contrary, I'm sorry. I mean, you are my student. And I am old and tired.
It doesn't seem to be his problem though.
True.
No longer able to love another
See,
creature. What does he mean?
I love you guys. You saw it. Remember?
So what, sir?
My Chloe got the photo.
Yes, sir. I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. I knew you wouldn't lie. I suppose I should tell you.
No, that's okay. I don't think I care.
That was a photo of the most important bird in my life.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to come in between.
I thought we could live through anything. Just the two of us.
Yes, it was the photo that was marked out. That is the photo in question.
I think we meant more to each other than anybody else in the world. But one day I looked around. I woke up. And I was alone.
It's rough. It's rough, man.
Narcolepted my girlfriend away.
Yeah, it's rough.
What I think happened. Life changed after that. I stopped caring about a lot of things. I can never forget. Never forget our life, our promises. But I'm not sure how to say this. As I looked at the photo every day, I realized I couldn't tell anymore. Couldn't tell if I felt love when I saw that face, or if I felt hatred. Okay.
I think losing someone dear is painful for everyone.
After a while, I I couldn't stand to see it anymore.
So you...
That's right. But even as I tried to forget, some part of me didn't want to. You see now, right? Why I don't want to love again? By now, the love I felt has soured into resentment. Rather than forcing all that hatred onto one person, I think it's better to love everyone around you just enough that you won't regret losing them.
That's too sad.
Don't you agree, Contrary?
I love your kindness, sir. But when I see that kindness bringing you pain, I have to wonder if there isn't a better way.
Ah, I wonder. Sense didn't make any damn sense. By the way, there's one more thing I should tell you.
Huh?
That photo. It's gone now.
Okay, it seems like important information for me to have. I agree.
I burned it.
Ah!
When you saw it, it made me think about things again.
He bird pooped on it.
I never would have shown that to anyone, so I was rather shaken. We both knew that one of us would be gone one day, and neither of us would have wanted the other one to mourn. So as I looked at the photo, I thought it was better to put it away.
Yeah, put your cloaca away.
So I burned it. Sort of as an apology for facing it like that.
Sure, that seems like an appropriate apology.
Yeah.
I defaced it and then burned it.
I should remember the beautiful face that I knew, not a photo covered in Sharpie blackness.
Oh.
Contrary, just because I'm a teacher does not mean that you should always look up to me.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. But I understand that you don't want to forget her, sir.
I have an idea, Contrary. I will be waiting here at this school forever.
Dude, that's super sad, yo.
No, it's super fucking creepy. Keep
Well,
going.
both of those things.
If, after you've grown up a little, and you still feel the same way, I will be here for you.
This is my very uncomfortable face.
I need to, before you go though, I need to take a Polaroid.
Sir, that's...
I don't like to make idle promises. But I'm sure that you'll grow into a wonderful person, Contrary.
I'm sure that I won't.
So, let's wait until then.
Yes, sir! Graduating, growing up, and then coming back here?
Oh.
That will be another story.
Just shut that down.
I don't know what he will say to me on that day. I don't know what I will feel or what he will feel. But right now, I am truly happy.
I'm pretty sure that teacher... Nice. Pretty sure that teacher's got like a wall of Polaroids. Just a whole fucking wall. Did we finish the game for real? I think we did.
So?
I think we did.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, you shagged the teacher. you shagged sad teacher.
What? What just
I
happened?
truly hate to ask this question, but do we have to play it again?
I feel like we might. And I hate to have to give that answer. But
oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to do.
so
that's a sad sleepy bird. May come. Is it the epilogue? Does it let you click, or are you like forced to wait?
no,
No, that's it. That was it.
I got achieve for that.
Was it like Hots for Teacher? Is that what you got?
I don't know.
Is there a separate achieve for each person that you can bang?
That's a good question. Hold on, let me go find out.
Shift tab. So, that's the end, everybody. We're gonna go through Achieves. What happened? We only got 2. The Hawks Party killed you. Oh, there we go. Okay, so each of the ending is its own Achieve.
Yeah. Wow.
And Kazuaki is number 8. So there's at least 8 different people you can shag. And shag is an extremely relative term considering some of the games I've played in the past.
There's 13?
Get the feedback later epilogue? Oh, you have to do all of them. So we have to play the game 14 times.
I don't know that I can do that.
Not sure about that one.
That may be excessive.
So, what I've learned this evening is that we can probably power through a play in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 if we're on it.
Right.
And not asking any questions. Okay, so who can you bang? You can get sad books.
Alright, hold on.
You can get
We can die, apparently. There's an ending wherein we die.
the Hawks, whom we never met.
Right.
Reportedly.
We can Ryuta.
Okay. Presumably by giving him our job, because nothing else came up.
Maybe. Sequoia, Fancy Bird.
I don't know how that could possibly happen.
Sequoia full ending.
That's deeply intriguing.
Nageki.
I don't remember who that is.
That's,
Is that the brother?
no.
Oh, Nageki is Sadbird.
Is
It
he?
is. I actually started writing down notes
Okay.
today.
Okay.
And that's the only one that I wrote down.
Got it. Yuya is, Mudblood.
Brother.
Yeah. Okasan is The one who...
Oh, son!
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Oko-san full ending.
Interesting.
Shoo!
Shoo. Now,
Dr.
see,
Bird.
I don't know how we didn't get that.
I don't know. It's
Because
such
I tried
beautiful
my
eyes you have.
damnedest to get that.
Also, I would like you to look really closely at the picture for this. Because
Now look at both of them. Actually, read the titles and look at the pictures for both of those.
the happy couple get shoe ending.
And such beautiful eyes you have.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
We need to play this game multiple more times.
Yeah. There's one to the end of emptiness. The
Angle?
Angel ending. Oh, we didn't even meet that bird.
Yeah.
Azami
What?
to be the true Java Sparrow.
What?
And then the I'll be waiting at the dawn.
There's lots of interesting shit happening in
There's
the chat.
There's a lot of
FYI.
shit. What do we got over here?
Library bird.
Hatoful is a play on
pull up the
words
Wikipedia and figure out if this is
of being
post-apocalyptic
Japanese
nuclear
for dove
birds.
or pigeon and heartful in English. Okay. Right.
I've been calling it Hateful Boyfriend for a couple of days. Let's say a week. Nick has thought whenever we said pigeons that I was talking about Pigeon Detective, which we may play later, but it's currently too expensive. I refuse to pay like $14 each to play a game that I think is going to be terrible.
That's fair.
Yeah, there you go. School of Hope and White Wings. Pidgeot Nation. Oh, Flash games. Anytime someone says, I have a Flash game for you to try, I'm like, oh, is it porn? That's where those always end.
The game is set in a version of Earth populated by sapient birds. Its main story follows the player character and protagonist, the only human attending St. Pigeonation's Institute, as she finds love among her avian acquaintances.
It's under setting, is what you
Bad Boys Love, a hidden alternate story mode, opens with the discovery of the protagonist's corpse, after which the player follows her best friend Ryuta Kawara as he investigates the circumstances of her death and unravels darker conspiracies surrounding the school. We need to play this some more.
Sorry, our audience. This game has suddenly taken completely over this stream. Dialogue Quest, you were entertaining. StarCraft, you were a good time for the 90s redo. But I need to figure out how to kill Carrie. I need to murder that nonsense.
Oh goodness. Here, look. Hatoful Boyfriend is set in an alternate version of Earth in which sapient birds have seemingly taken the place of humans in society for reasons that are hinted at but not fully explained in the dating simulation portion of the game. In Bad Boys Love, it is revealed that Hatoful is set in a post-apocalyptic, dystopian future in which a pandemic of a deadly mutated strain of the H5N1 virus or bird flu nearly wipes out mankind in the year 2068.
We were almost right.
Yeah, no, we were pretty much on target.
Yeah.
With it being post-apocalyptic and humans mostly dead and whatnot. I think the only piece we didn't really have was bird flu.
Right. Yeah, we had nuclear instead of bird flu, which explained why the birds were super intelligent.
Right.
Bird flu does not.
Right. Wow, there's a lot going on here. The release of a counter virus cultivated to destroy the virus's avian carriers in a desperate attempt to stop the spread of the disease ends up backfiring as birds who resisted the counter virus instead developed human level intelligence. That's why they're smart.
Oh, okay.
War soon breaks out between the newly uplifted birds and the remnants of humanity, resulting in birds emerging as the planet's new dominant life forms as humans continue to succumb to the disease.
It's amazing.
Why
was not everyone human racist?
I don't know.
Have been
they seriously should have been. Following several terrorist attacks by a human insurgency, all remaining humans have been forced to live in the wilderness away from civilization in a form of apartheid-like segregation.
That's why we live in a cave.
That's why we live in a cave.
Brian the pigeon has been busy.
Wow.
A decade of work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Game story takes place primarily
Wow.
at St. Pigeonation's bird-only high school. Long after open warfare between humans and birds has ended, society is adjusted to the avian conquest, though with minor bird-related cultural changes.
Like bird cafes.
A major event in the game is Legumentine's Day, an amalgamation of the traditions of Valentine's Day and Setsubun. In a more grim case, the terms War Dove and War Hawk have been repurposed as labels for two opposing political factions divided over the ongoing mutual hostility between birds and the human minority. The altruistic Dove Party, who advocate for cooperation and peace between the two groups, and the militant Hawk Party, whose goal is to exterminate humanity altogether.
And that's how we get murdered.
That's how we get murdered. By the time Hatoful Boyfriend's narrative begins, the Dove Party, Hawk Party, and their respective schools of thought dominate much of the world's politics. There is an extraordinary amount of shit buried in this stupid game.
I love it. This is everything that I wanted in a retarded game about trying to find a boyfriend.
Who is a pigeon? Wow. All right. So that's fascinating.
That's amazing.
We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot of things.
I love this game now. I did not expect to love this game. I expected to hate the shit out of this game.
Okay. Well, this has been an interesting evening.
Yes. It did not end anywhere near what I expected. Like, I figured 45 minutes in, I was going to be like, look, I can't take you anymore. You need to play something when you're not your worst self. I thought that's what was going to happen.
And yet, here we are.
And yet, we finished.
We finished, and we're going back for more. But not tonight.
Not today.
Not today. All right.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So, aren't you glad you didn't go to bed 20 minutes ago?
So glad. So glad. Because I would have been very disappointed next week when we booted up, and then it was like...
And it was like 6 minutes later, done.
Yeah.
And like no way to stop the done either, right. Because the next scene was like, I need to talk to you outside.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
go.
just like, no, we're done here. We're done. This is what's happening. It's over now.
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll be back next week, potentially, with more pigeons.
Yeah.
Sounds like
awesome.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Not. We'll see. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah.
Nobody's making any promises, you know. But
we never make promises.
Yeah, we don't make promises. That's not how we roll here on Two Girls One Stream. We do not deal in promises.
Promises.
All right. Yeah. So we'll be back next week. This video will go up on YouTube. If anybody feels like they need to watch some more of it, you know, catch the parts you missed. And
I might even make highlights while I'm at work.
Yeah. Here you go. Cool.
Make it happen.
Cool.
Right.
Thanks for watching, and good night.
Toodles.